How do you, as an expert, analyze Khabib's game, especially other aspects of his games beside his wrestling? And what do you think? What do you think Michael Johnson's strategy will be against Khabib? Will he try to knock Khabib out? And if so, how will he be able to utilize his boxing without being taken down? Well, I've trained with Johnson. I've trained with Michael Johnson. I think he's come to TriStar, I think twice on 2 occasions. He's very fast. His thing is he's fast. When he was in the gym, he was with us for at least 2 months. I would say he was with us for about 2 months. And when he was in the gym, my nickname for him was the Black Lightning. I used to call him Black Lightning. I never called him the Menace. I never called him by his original nickname. It was always Black Lightning. Why? Because he was so fast. He really has a good speed. He really has an incredible speed. He's very light on his feet. So I don't think he's gonna try to take Khabib down. He's a wrestler. Michael Johnson's wrestled in his career, but he doesn't wrestle when he does MMA. It's not his thing. He wants to utilize his speed. He wants to find an angle, and he wants to hit you on the chin. He's not the kind of guy who's gonna attack the body overly aggressively. He's not the type of guy who's gonna throw all sorts of spinning attacks and kicks. He's really about being fast and getting to the chin. Really about being fast and getting to the chin. So he really has one style. He's not going to try to do something different than that. So every time you fight him, Michael Johnson, he's always trying, I would say, doing the same thing. He's specializing in being faster than his opponents. And I think he is faster than Khabib. He's faster, in my opinion. He's faster probably than every single person in the 155 division. Now, when you got that speed advantage, you got to use it. And not only does he have speed with his hands, he has speed with his feet. He's going to be moving laterally, of course, to avoid the takedowns. I think he's going to be doing exactly what he did against Poirier, except he's going to have to be worried about the takedown at all times. Because one thing you don't want is for Khabib to be on top of you. I've never wrestled Khabib. I've wrestled Michael Johnson. I've wrestled, probably half the guys in UFC almost. But Khabib, even though I've never locked horns with him, I've never got to wrestle him yet. I hope to wrestle him one day. He's a monster wrestler. I could just tell by his fights. Obviously, we can all tell by his fights. I mean, if you take down the RDA and hold him down and control him the way he did, your grappling is just phenomenal. So if he gets his hands on Michael Johnson, it wouldn't surprise me if he gets the takedown over and over again. It wouldn't surprise me if he took down anybody in the UFC, even the welterweights. I wouldn't be surprised if Khabib can take down welterweights. So with that said, what's Michael Johnson going to do? He's going to have to be, dancing all night long. He has to make sure he's out of the range of that double leg. He's out of the range of that body lock. Because not only is Khabib really excellent at taking the legs, grabbing a double leg, a single leg to the double leg, he also has phenomenal upper body throws. We all saw him hit an Haragoshi on RDA. If you guys remember in round number 1, he caught RDA with an underhook, and he did a beautiful Haragoshi. Don't forget, Khabib's father is international champion. I believe he's a Russian international champion. He's in the world class judoka level. Khabib's father. Khabib's been doing judo since he's a kid. Of course, he's been doing freestyle wrestling, a lot of leg attacks. For those of you who don't know, in judo you don't grab the legs. Now it's illegal to grab the legs. 10 years ago it was legal. You can do a few leg takedowns. Now it's completely illegal. Judo, they don't grab the legs. They're known for their trips. In freestyle wrestling, we're known for grabbing the legs. That's the style of wrestling I grew up with. Grabbing the legs. And Khabib is good at both. So will this fight get to the ground? Probably. So Michael Johnson wants to avoid that at all costs. He needs to tap dance all night. He needs to be quick on his feet. And he has to try to land those precise shots down the middle and be quick with his punches. Like he is. He's very quick. So I look forward to seeing that fight. People are asking me who I'm picking between Khabib and Michael Johnson. I'm picking Khabib because he has more tools. He's a very good striker, but his wrestling takedowns are just too ferocious. He has amazing judo and freestyle wrestling, something you don't see often, and of course his grappling is phenomenal. So it's going to be a tough fight for Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson, if he wins, he can win, but he has to be perfect. If he makes any mistake, he'll end up on the ground.